The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games.
He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams. And dribbler, and a very good poacher.
McAllister! Missed by a fraction. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out towards the right wing. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Eze. Chiellini finding himself in space. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! He's scored! And there is your opener. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's found space here. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably...
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Almost half an hour in now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's tries from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Neymar. Neymar wins the duel this time. And he's managed to get free. And this is... tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's cut it out. Eze. Takes a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Caceres.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's McAllister. And it's Eze. And he is dead. And the finish! Too close for comfort. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the...
He's having a hit! Against the crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh...
Zanetti. Neymar. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he is dashing away. Oh, he's been big chance! Oh, good finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Julie, he's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And a chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Como leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was...
Chance for a shot! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution for Como, number 3, Adams.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 27.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
Number 18.
And he's there to clear it. And again! And that is wildly off target.
De Bruyne. Number 9, El Hadj Diouf. Substitution.
Some good work on the right flank here. Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Raya trying to keep this in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. McAllister. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dixon. Now Semenyo. He's gone for goal. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Well, the first goal came from this. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! Drama at the... And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Xavi Alonso. Chiellini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a little off target. Howson gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Tar spots it and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get on the end of this? Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way...
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Cafu receives it in a good position here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Howson. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Done delicately. Eze, not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eze! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. India couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, no joy this time. And he can thump it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So halfway... It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping!
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He has a look up. Yoro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now somewhat off target. And he's decided to go for it. Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's a cute ball. Cafu gets over and intercepts. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pressing high and with purpose. No way through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe is onto this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Hazard. Wriggles his way through. Now this could be a chance. Hazard has it in a wide position. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's neat. And he lines up a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. And a real chance! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
There will be one minute added time.
Great vision. On the free ball. Oh, he's a big chance! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that's it. India can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to.
ছড়া না তুমি
মারতে বললেই তো তুই জলে খাবি
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and
Darao
then
na,
there's
puro na
Oliver
boli
Kahn.
lang.
He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a look up and delivers. Cafu getting this one clear. Nicely weighted ball. He's found the way through. It's Pele! There's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
India have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Tar calmly anticipates. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's picked his way through. He's having a pop! Oh, nearly. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Azar. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Howson gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a little off target. Neymar gets a good foot in there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's been cut out, well played. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
Reflections on the first half?
India really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. India just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Hazard. Number 18, Francesco
We're on the move
Totti.
again.
Coming on the field.
India
Number
definitely
6,
want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would
21,
exercise some caution,
El
Peter.
Hadji.
You wouldn't want to leave
Number
yourself open in
22,
the early minutes trying to
Mbappe.
kill this off.
Number 10, Neymar.
Chooses to go cross-field. Cafu. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. That is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Neymar. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Driving forward. Tries to play it through. Diouf. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Natal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, third quarter of the game. Serginho with the short one.
Natal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jude! Delicious from Jude! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. In comes the corner. So it's going to be another corner. India have their second corner now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. India get their 4th corner. Serginho can get it clear. Decent chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a good-looking delivery. And he can thump it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Neymar. He's got away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time.
That's the throw. Looking for the run. Julie in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered,
And now-
Peter,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front.
Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good chance here! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Hazard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Batistuta. Hazard. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Played into space. Xabi Alonso in acres of space out wide. That's put paid to the danger. And they're back on the ball again. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good foray he's making.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the...
Oh, what has happened here? He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Eze. He's having a hit! Eze out of this world! A finish of true class! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
India will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Picked out brilliantly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Look where it came from.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Julie tries a shot! He's got away with one there. Xavi Alonso. Pull it. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini. Xavi Alonso. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pull it, looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Pelé. Xavi Alonso. Pull it. Knocks it into space. And he's quick to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. 75 minutes played. And here's Hullet. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish?
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's in on the... and Hullet! Another one of football's and how moments.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific effort! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona leading now.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Neymar has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. That's a good run down the left.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has found him in acres of space. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven,